two different types. This is the Skoda Enyaq. This is the first and only electric vehicle Skoda do at the moment. They have great plans in place by 2025 to have 3 to 4 electric cars available on the market, varying in size, so smaller cars all the way up to 7-seaters. This one here is a 5-seater car. It's a very spacious car. It's very family orientated. So you've got a 565-litre boot capacity in this car. So it is, again, it's really focusing towards that family kind of car. Design of the car is based off a crystal, which is actually native to the Prague, Czech Republic area. And that's all characterized by the sharp, sleek lines that you see on the cars. And that is a footprint throughout the entire Skoda range of how to design their cars. Also, there's also a coupe version in this, so that's the one on the other side of this wall. It's a silver one, and it can be characterized by its long swooping back, whereas this model here is more of a hatchback, squared off back end on it. It's available in 2 different battery sizes. The 2 battery sizes are a 58 kilowatt, which is capable of doing a range of 400 kilometers, and you've also got a 77.4 kilowatt, which again will do up to 565 kilometers. So again, it really comes down to how you drive these cars, the distance you're driving them, how fast you drive them, of course. If you have a heavy foot, you're obviously not going to get that kind of range out of the car. It comes down to load capacity as well. So the more people in the car, the more luggage you're carrying in that. Again, range is affected by that. But Skoda have some fantastic tools on their website where you can actually go on and depending on the season, so a lot of people don't realize is what the time of year will actually affect the range in your car. So cold weather will affect it, hot weather will affect it, and of course rain. Again, we have a lot of that in Ireland, so there is a little bit of an effect on it because it's causing resistance on the wheels as you drive. But all those things, as I say, the tools on the Skoda website do give you some great insights into the type of range you can achieve depending on the season, depending on the amount of people in the car and the load, and of course the weather.
Yeah, this is a great machine. I've actually been lucky enough to drive 3 different versions of this, and it really feels so solid on the road. There's the IV80X version of this as well, which is
which is an all-wheel drive version. It's a fantastic car. It's, as I say, it's an all-wheel drive. It's an IV80. It's got a power output, I think, of 220 kilowatts actually, or is that the RS?
Yeah,
that's the RS.
It's extremely powerful.
It's extremely powerful. To put that into context, in the horsepower, which people are more familiar with, it's about 230 brake horsepower. So, and like Jared was saying earlier on, when you put the foot down in these, they go immediately. Yeah.
Yeah, no, really impressive machine, and you'll be around to answer questions.
Yeah, well, of course, yeah. Any questions on them, I'm happy to answer.
Because great, it drives really well, it's powerful, it's got a huge boot, as you alluded to there, plenty of space in the back. And another thing as well, that just people are looking around at these EVs later on, if so when you what you want to do is open up the back seat, right, and look inside them. Normally we've got that transmission tunnel, or you know that when you're sitting in the middle of the back seats in any car and your knees are up in your chin and it's really awkward. A lot of these electric cars are built on dedicated platforms. In the case of this one here, it's called the MEB. So the Audi Q4 e-tron, this one here, the ID3, the ID4, they're all built on the same platform. But it's a little bit like a skateboard. So you've got that flat pack in the middle, which is your battery, and then the 4 wheels out on the corner. So you can do a lot more with the space inside it. And that's why you'll see such short overhangs at the front here. But inside, you'll notice where you would normally have the gear stick, it's just all space there. It's a flat floor at the back with a lot more space, so you don't have your knees up for that middle passenger.